Petros as well as Petronas. Statement saya bunyi begitu. I wish to express my deepest appreciation to Yang Amat Berhormat Prime Minister Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim for his leadership and commitment in formalizing the joint declaration that was signed yesterday. The joint declaration marks a significant milestone in the evolving partnership between Sarawak and the federal government in the spirit of federalism. This is a testament of the commitment from the Prime Minister on behalf of the federal government to honor the aspirations and constitutional rights of Sarawak as enshrined under the Federal Constitution, the Malaysia Agreement 1963, that is MA 63, and the Intergovernmental Committee Report, IGC. The joint declaration reaffirms our position that both federal and Sarawak state laws must coexist in harmony and be respected by all parties. The Sarawak government welcomed this joint declaration as a clear manifestation of mutual respect and recognition of Sarawak's regulatory framework, particularly the Distribution of Gas Ordinance 2016, or in bracket TGO 2016. This collaborative framework will not only provide certainty and clarity to the oil and gas industry in Sarawak, in particular the recognition of the role of Petros as the gas aggregator. Therefore, all parties undertaking the business of marketing, distribution, and supply of gas to consumers in Sarawak ought to comply with the TGO 2016. Moving forward, Sarawak is committed to working closely with the federal government, PETRONAS, and Petros to implement this framework in good faith. This sets in motion a strategic shift towards realizing Sarawak's gas potential, advancing the Sarawak gas roadmap, and accelerating the transition to a cleaner and more sustainable energy future in line with the aspiration of the state of Sarawak to be the energy hub in ASEAN region. For the purpose of future projects in the state of Sarawak involving international partners, PETRONAS shall cooperate with Petros. The joint declaration shows that Sarawak rights is respected and that real progress comes from genuine partnership and mutual trust. end statement. Any question? Ada soalan? Kalau saya ada, terima kasih.
So what is the implication? What is the implication of being the sole aggregator financially?
Number one, the authority of Petros is to execute the function of it as a gas aggregator, meaning buying and selling of gas to consumers.
So financially, how much are we expecting to?
Depend on the price of gas.
Yeah,
Number two is I can't give you how much because I do not know myself. We have to calculate based on the business itself.
Okay, so how much actually is Sarawak producing in terms of its gas?
No, the whole gas, distribution of gas will be governed by Sarawak now, effective 1st March 2035.
Okay. With this joint declaration, does PETRONAS and its subsidiaries have to obtain an operating license from Sarawak to operate here?
No, that is the understanding between us and the federal government. And this declaration gives them the guide how they are doing their business in Sarawak in collaboration together with Petros.
So they don't have to apply, Petros especially, they don't have to apply for license anymore?
No, we give them exemption.
If they apply.
If they apply. But they have to tell us, then we give them exemption.
Submit the
Okay.
You have to submit.
Agreement, all the licenses must go through Petros first before it's implemented, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Not
Ministry, license is the ministry.
Licensing goes to the ministry.
Ministry.
Petros is a gas aggregator. But
License.
the authority to produce license is MUT. And the MUT has the authority to exempt. Petronas being a national company, we give exemption to them.
So any future agreements must be go through Petros or have to work
Petros.
together?
Petros. As far as gas is concerned,
Yeah.
we're talking about gas.
Terkini, there is some court case ongoing between Petros and Petronas.
Yes.
Does this joint declaration nullify that, or is that?
No, it's we leave it to the legal people to look into it. Legal people. Yeah.
The legal.
Because there is a process. Assuming if we want to suspend, maybe there's a suspension. And later on, withdrawal. The one I leave to the legal people. There is a process.
And another one, because I think this one is very important. Because the players here are asking for more gas. At the moment, Petronas is giving us only 6%. With this aggregator status, that means that we will decide how much we need for our industry.
Yes, under the declaration, we have quoted 1.2 billion scalp per day.
Will that be enough for our own industry?
Depending on the needs. If there is a need for an increase, we increase it. And at the same time, you must remember, we may have surplus gas. New gas. Supply. Tapi jangan lupa, no, the 96%, we have to have stake in LNG.
Yes.
There. And then there will be some discussion under what we call commercial agreement on that. Jadi kita, LNG kita ada. Gas kelak, because the aggregator, there will be a formula between Petronas and Petros. Okay, but it's a good what you call manifestation of our joint collaborative sort of effort in the oil and gas industry.
One last one from me, Dr. Singh.
Yeah.
With this joint declaration, that side respect us, we respect them. Is that going to be the end, or is there going to be some more, something?
So if a new Prime Minister were to come along, do we need to sign it with them again?
No. This is the basic understanding between the Prime Minister and our side. The federal government.
So this is written.
Yeah, yes, it is written. We have signed, no? And then you must remember, you have to look at all the specific areas that we have signed.
Tapi kalau ubah kerajaan kan sign lagi.
Sini ada sign. Mari dah juga kita ada commercial agreement dari Muhyiddin. You still there?
Ya, masih.
Masih? Don't worry lah. Okay?
So this agreement going to be the end atau? This agreement going to be the end atau ni?
Nani?
The agreement that signed yesterday kan?
Sudah.
Will be the end of the issue lah.
End lah. Because they want to become the what call the platform for further for oil business sector.
Any latest development with regards to the special grants under 112?
That one nothing. That one is a different issue.
Any discussion on that?
No, that one you don't ask because I'm not talking about the MB63.
Tan Sri, kita discussion LNG stake Sarawak. How much is Sarawak aiming for in this issue?
Ini apa patah dulu. Jangan price-nya kerat ni. No, what is important is Sarawak has a stake in the oil and gas development through Petros. That is important. Number two, the recognition of our law. As much as we recognize their law, yeah, that's the best thing. No lain dia business lah. Punya bisnes yang bagus, banyak untung, bagi dua, jalan lebih kurang. Jangan kot I'm giving you just an example lah.